Hi, welcome to part 1 of my review featuring Cowboy Bebop, the role-playing game Corebook. This is the tabletop RPG where you can experience the sort of adventures that you have seen in the anime Cowboy Bebop. Before we go further, I would like to thank Johnny Got One for letting me use his metal cover of the opening for Cowboy Bebop. For those of you that haven't seen the anime, this is basically a sci-fi anime with bounty hunters in space. However, there are some deep themes when it comes to exploring the past of the characters involved in the series. This is all about carrying the weight of the past, dealing with past mistakes because they could be your salvation or your damnation. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is excellent. The document is fully bookmarked and hyperlinked, so it's going to be very easy for you to navigate this PDF. When it comes to the graphic design, there are images from the anime show everywhere, so it's perfect. The font and the layout is also good. It's kinda like those screens when you watch the anime show and there was going to be like a commercial or TV spot and you had these intermission screens. It's kinda like that. Somewhat supported on fonts on the background, but also grayscale images. The writing is great. Everything is clear, easy to understand, there is good organization, so overall the quality is excellent. Now let's talk about the contents. First, of course, you have an introduction. The solar system of Cowboy Bebop is a multicultural frontier land, reminiscent of both Western movies and San Francisco in the 70s. But it is also a setting where bounty hunters move around using the astral gates. After an accident destroyed the moon and forced humanity to almost completely abandon the Earth's surface. Yes, those of you that are in the know of how things actually are in real life may think that this is actually science fantasy. Collecting bounties is always a necessity for a bounty hunter. In this game, therefore, a bounty is both someone to hunt down and an excuse to tell a story. Now, this doesn't mean in the non-roleplay way. This means that as the characters interact with non-player characters and the like, they are going to learn about the stories of different shady characters, virtuous characters, tragic characters, and so forth. There is also a section detailing the foundations of the Cowboy Bebop experience. For example, money is never enough, but it's never a problem. The past will come back to haunt you. Death is always dramatic, never meaningless. There are also mechanics such as driving your character like a stolen car in an action movie. The writer, director, actor, and audience relationship, considering this is a sort of TV show type of RPG. Characters are made through actions. There is also a section covering safety techniques, but you won't need them in most cases because these are for when you play with people at conventions, people that have traumas and psychological issues, then they could be handy. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the rules of this RPG. I think this game is highly thematic. When it comes to this introduction, it really encapsulates a lot when it comes to the core messages of the anime show. If you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, well, watch it, but if you want to play this before watching it, there could be spoilers, but it is also possible for someone that is not interested in the anime series to play this tabletop RPG, especially when it comes to the scenarios at the end of the book. It's going to be very easy for you to understand the flow of the game, and of course the flow of the series. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.